kung mamarapatin po ninyo para makompleto yung kwento dito. Well, unang-una, katulad ng nabanggit ko kanina, inutusan tayo ng Kongreso na kung may fund balance sa PhilHealth, pwedeng gamitin para sa program. Ngayon, nag-usap kami ng mga economic managers at pinagkasunduan namin, gagamitin natin yan from health to health.
Yes.
Kung kaya't, ang unang pinaggastusan yan, katulad ng nabanggit ko kanina, yung 27 billion na utang ng ating pamahalaan sa mga frontliner. Mahigit 100 billion na ang binayaran natin sa panahon ng BBM administration. Pangalawa, Health Facilities Enhancement Program ng DOH. Dahil ang Universal Healthcare Law ay hindi lang tungkol sa PhilHealth, kung hindi yung kabuuang health ng taong bayan na pinangungunahan ng DOH. So as much as possible, ginastos natin ang pera from health to health. Isang halimbawa pa,
Opo, naintindihan ko po yun. Naintindihan ko from health to health. Opo, ang sinasagip ko po ay from health to a purpose not related to health.
Lahat po, health
Lahat
to health.
pwede.
As far, lahat po health to health. Halimbawa,
Wag na tayong, kasi may kulang po tayo sa oras. Basta health to health, meaning health ang purpose. If ever that money, fund balance will be used, it may be for a purpose not related to health. Yun lang ang gusto kong tanungin.
ang ginawa po natin,
Gaya ng
health
sinabi
to
ko
health.
kanina, ginawang infrastructure.
Katulad po niyan, kung pwede ko ipaliwanag na mabuti yan. Halimbawa po, sa lalawigan ng Batangas, meron po ang 28 munisipyo, 5 syudad, 34 local government units. Meron po kami 12 district hospital doon. Sa Makatuwid,
Health-related po yun.
health-related doon.
Yes, sir.
So, there are 12 district hospitals. Sa Makatuwid, hindi lahat ng bayan may hospital. Kailangan mong tumawid ng 3 bayan para makaabot ka sa isang hospital. Nararapat na ayusin natin, halimbawa, yung mga tulay at kalsada
Alright.
para yung pasyente makaabot sa ospital, lalo na po yung bundis at yung
Alright,
nasa
paliwanag
peligro
po yun.
kalagayan.
Basta
Opo.
ang kwan ko po, pinapaliwanag ko po, ay ang gamit from health primary purpose ng pera dahil special fund Health purpose yan may batas tayo na illegal use of fund.
Opo.
Ginamit natin sa paraan na iba. Chairperson of the Health and Welfare Committee of the Supreme Court. And good that we have a SPJI which is now working on the health and welfare of our employees, and we have a unified HMO. Kaya yung mga empleyado namin, hindi na nila masyadong pinapakialaman ang PhilHealth kasi to them, PhilHealth is nothing. Napakababa kasi. And they are very thankful that we have an HMO which does not only include physical health but also mental health. And incidentally, I am the working chair of that mental health committee with the Chief Justice himself as the chairperson. Kaya ang mental health ng ating judiciary ay napakaganda. Kaya ang ating mga judges ay wala na ngayong problema pagdating sa mental health. But still, nandito pa rin tayo sa PhilHealth. Now, my vice chair sa mental health preempted already some of my questions supposedly. Naunahan na ako. Anyway, I will be retiring sooner. My vice chairperson will take over, so bahala na siya. Okay, and yun daw, sinong papalit sa mental health committee? Justice Ricky Rosario will take over on the chairperson, as being the chairperson later as the chairperson of the health committee. Justice Gerlan also said that we speak in Filipino for the understanding of the people, and I will try also to follow what he had started. And I will try to speak also in Filipino para maintindihan ng mga tao ang ating pinag-uusapan dito dahil previously masyadong technical yung mga pinag-uusapan. And I am here only to clarify and simplify the issues that were taken up. Under the SPGI sana, whenever there is a live streaming and we speak the English language, simultaneously in the monitor, makikita na natin yung translation ng English into the local dialect. So if this hearing or proceedings will now be live streamed in Visayas, there will be a corresponding translation in Cebuano doon sa Visayas. And that is already the project, and we are ongoing, that is an ongoing project of the SPJI. And wag po kayong matakot na si Chief Justice ay aalis na next year because the other justices will continue this project kung sino man ang susunod. So, tawagin ko na siguro kung sino man ang gustong tumayo na petitioner. Konting tanong lang. And then, sabay na rin siguro, sino ba ang tatawagin natin? Siguro yung magaling na abogado natin sa GOCC, si Attorney Hermosura, and of course, the OSG may butt in. Alam ko yung ating OSG ay magaling Managalog dahil nanggaling po ng Bulacan. Tama po? O, tama po. So, pagpaumanhin nyo na rin kung hindi ko masyadong masabi sa Pilipino ang gusto ko mang sabihin. Actually, ito na po, I will try my very best to speak in Filipino, although I am an Ilocano, kagaya ni Attorney Hermosura and Justice Garland. Marami pang iba dito sa aking kasamahan. Gaya ni Sads Leonen, tubong bagyo po yan. Ang pinag-ugatan ng lahat ng ito ay ang konstitusyon po. At pwede po bang i-kuan natin sa screen, i-flash natin sa screen? Ayan po, ang pinag-ugatan ng lahat ng ating problema na dinulog ng mga petitioners ay ang provision ng 1987 Constitution, Article 6, Section 29, providing that all money collected on any tax levied for a special purpose shall be treated as a special fund and paid out for such purpose only. If the purpose for which a special fund was created has been fulfilled or abandoned, the balance, if any, shall be transferred to the general funds of the government. Yan po ang pinag-ugatan. Ang appropriation, pag ang pundo ng bayan ay ginawa, yan po dapat ay sundin ng ating mga mambabatas at mga nag-enforce ng batas. Subalit, if there is a balance or that is abandoned or already fulfilled, mapwede pong i-transfer sa general fund. Kaya lang po, merong isang konsepto na petitioners na if this is violated, this can still be violated if the transfer of the fund is against the law or it is not provided by the law. In fact, they even provided a criminal liability for those people involved under Article 220 of the Revised Penal Code. Pwede po ba natin ilagay yung Revised Penal Code? There you go. Any public officer who shall apply any public fund, property under this administration to any public use other than for which such fund or property wherever is a crime penalized under the Revised Penal Code. Ngayon, to start with, ano nga ba ang konsepto ng special fund? Dahil dito po tayo mag-uumpisa at malaman ng mga tao, ano ba itong special fund? Generally, you correct me if I am wrong, generally, when there is an appropriation, kung merong pondo na itinalaga ng batas para sa isang bagay, programa, o proyekto, itong pondo na ito ay nagiging special fund na hindi na pwedeng galawin. Tama po. Tama. Okay, tama. Ngayon, my first question will involve sa konsepto ng unprogrammed funds. Tinanong po ako actually, noong pang nag-umpisa ang ating oral arguments, ano ba ang konsepto ng unprogrammed appropriation? Ito ba ay appropriation na pondo na inilalaan ng batas sa mga unprogram or wala pang programa? In other words, meron na tayong pinopondohan pero wala pa tayong programa. Yan ang unang tanong. Tama po ba ang konsepto na yan na naglalaan tayo ng pondo na wala pang programa?
Actually, I do not represent po DBM, but I can answer if the Solgen will allow me po. But because unprogrammed appropriations po, meron na pong may programa na po na paglalaanan ng pera. Yung pong term na unprogrammed refers to the source of the funding. Kasi yung source ng funding para sa programa na yon hindi galing sa traditional sources of revenues, ganun po. Pero meron na pong programa yung unprogrammed appropriations. Yung unprogrammed po, again to repeat, refers to the source of the fund.